Here we go. It's the final season with Manchester United, and hopefully we get off to a good start. And let's just hope it goes better than last year. Hello, welcome to part 8 of my FM26 beta save with Manchester United. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our first Premier League fixture against West Brom, then potentially, depending on what the scoreline is, because we've got a fairly easy start. Obviously, West Brom, Brentford, Fulham, and Wolves. So if we do absolutely smash West Brom, I'm talking at least 2 or 3, maybe potentially 4-0, then I might take the risk and probably just jump straight to the Liverpool game. So come back after the transfer window, because I suspect there will be a little bit more transfer business to be done. So that might potentially be. Actually, you know what? That will be the second game of the episode. We will be playing West Brom and Liverpool today. Obviously, no other transfer business has happened since the last episode. So without further ado, let's get straight into our first game of the episode, and that is West Brom. Why do we not have a team selected? That is a big mistake, that. So get the assistant managers to select the team. Don't use quick pick because it's not gonna put in the best team. So the lineup will be Aduro in goal and making his debut. Then we've got a back four of Shaw, Diamande, De Ligt, and Livramento also making his debut. Then at the base of the midfield, we've got Casado and Mainu. Casado also making his debut. Then we've got Ahmad on the right, and Bremo on the left. Then we've got Hoyland and Cisco up front together. I mean, can it be possible? Is it possible for them to play up front? I think it is. Let's see how well they play up front with each other. I don't know if it might work. It might not. Do we not have a bench? We don't have a bench. I thought it was going to select. I thought it was going to at least select a bench, but we don't have a bench today. I don't know why. That's on camera. We don't have a bench. Literally don't have a bench. That's the worst mistake any manager can make. We literally don't have a bench. Let's just hope no one gets injured. Yeah, that's a big mistake. I'm fairly sure I already had the team selected before I hit record, but yeah, let's just hope if we can get the win, it doesn't matter. Obviously, if we end up losing, yeah, that's a big mistake. But let's just forget about it. We're not going to make any subs this game anyway. Not that it's even possible. Sure, has got the ball. I mean, we are going into this season with a new system. I've never used this system on FM26 before, and Ama Diallo has put us 1-0 up, and we are winning against West Brom. I mean, this game should be a fairly easy win anyway, but I mean, from the first 4 games, if we can get at least 12 points, so win all 4 of them, I mean, we're obviously off to a great start anyway, but yeah, that'd be the dream start. By the time we play Liverpool to win every game that we've played, that'd be the dream start. But I don't know if it will go to plan, because we do play. I think we played Chelsea before we play Liverpool, but Chelsea aren't a great side. This is lovely bit of football. Livramento, Cisco. I tell you what, Livramento, better than Delay, better than Neymar, both of them combined. Tino Livramento, take an absolute bow, because that was a great ball from Casado. Absolutely brilliant. It's the 2 debutants linking up together, alongside obviously Cisco up front, who might be. He might play better with someone up front with him. I don't know how good Hoyland is, because obviously he was on loan at where was he on loan from? He was on loan at Napoli all of last season. Only scored 6 goals for them, so didn't have the best of career loan spells with them. But that was a decent cross by Bremo, but couldn't quite find Cisco or Hoyland in the penalty box. Griffiths whips up field. I must admit, there's a lot of highlights in this first half, and that is a It's an outrageous effort, but I think Aduro probably had the ball covered. But so far, the first half an hour of the opening game of the season, we've started off really well. Delete has got the ball, plays the ball out to Casado. He's got Livramento making a run in behind the defence. Now Livramento, come on. I thought he was going to make another assist. I thought he was going to do it again, but I think there's more from Livramento to come this game. I mean, he's definitely going to get another few assists if he can have every game like this, getting 1 or 2 assists a game. That would be absolutely fantastic for him. I mean, what a debut he is having, I must admit. Livramento has got the ball, a perfect opportunity to cross the ball. He doesn't, but he's still got the ball. Livramento, Ahmad, this is looking beautiful. Hoyland, oh, that would have been the icing on the cake for Hoyland to get a goal on his return for Manchester United. But this for the first half, this has probably been the best first half of football I have seen for absolutely ages. It's definitely better than the whole of last season's combined, I reckon. I don't really know many great first halves apart from the Man City game last year, but this is this has been the perfect start. Hopefully, long may it continue. Hopefully, get a few more goals without the injuries. I think in terms of fitness levels, I think we should be fine. Obviously, not having any subs makes it slightly more intriguing. I don't know why it didn't pick a subs bench. I really don't know why. Didn't realise I had to do that. Luke Shaw is going to whip in the free kick. Come on, land it on someone's head or feet. Shaw has a chance to cross it. He goes into the box. Has the shot. I thought Mainu could have got there. I thought that went out for a corner, but it might have gone out for a throw. It looked very tight, but I thought it went out for a corner, but it might not have. And then again, I'm not an eagle-eyed linesman. And Livramento did put another good, decent ball into the box, but couldn't quite find anyone. Livramento crosses it. My God, he is searching for a hat-trick of assists. He will get one. He will get a hat-trick of assists one game this season, but it might be today. It might be in a few games' time. Aduro, now to Shaw. This is looking very promising. Ibrahimo, now to Shaw. Mainu again. I must admit, we're playing so well. We're on a cautious mentality. I don't know if that's the system to play when... It's probably not the system to play when we're probably at home, but maybe against a bigger opposition. Maybe, but I don't know how long we do a cautious mentality for. Whether we do it, might potentially do it for the Liverpool game, considering of how well we're playing. That might just be our system that we're using, or it could be how bad West Brom are, because I don't really know anyone. I presume West Brom did come up from the Championship. Aston Villa are beating... What's going on in the latest scores? Aston Villa are beating Man City 3-0. Oh my God. Arsenal beating Everton 4-0, but we're not top of the league just yet, but we're definitely in a... We're on to a good start. I mean, I know it's only been one game, but we need all the wins we can get, because we didn't have many last season. Or we did have a few last season, but we were just very inconsistent. Who was that with the crossbar? I feel like that was Cisco. That was very, very unfortunate, but we are closing in on our first win in this Premier League season. We have absolutely smashed West Brom to pieces. We had 25 shots, 11 on target. West Brom, yeah, they didn't even show up. This 4-2-4 could be absolutely electric. And then with subs, it's even more dangerous. But that is a great start. That's the sort of starts I was hoping for. One-sided first match of the Premier League season. So obviously we've got 5 games. Yeah, 5 games to be played off camera. Should be I think Brentford, Fulham, Wolves all are winnable. Then it gets to Chelsea. That's the first difficult game. Crystal Palace is winnable. Hopefully we are top of the league, and hopefully let's beat probably one of our biggest rivals, and that is Liverpool. Well, since our opening game of the season against West Brom, our form has been absolutely amazing. So we obviously started off with a 2-0 win against West Brom, pretty obviously. Then we did go on to get a 0-0 draw against Brentford for the second game in a row. I forgot to put subs on the bench. Don't know why. I just did it. Then we did get a 2-1 win against Fulham, goals coming from Diamande and Rasmus Højlund. Then unfortunately we did get knocked out by Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-0 in the Carabao Cup. Then we did pick up a draw against them in the Premier League. Cisco getting both goals. Not sure why it doesn't say both goals on the goal scoring list, but it does there. That seems a bit weird. Then we did beat Chelsea. Cisco getting another 2 goals. I'll tell you what, he's been performing really well as that central forward alongside Højlund. Then we did most recently beat Crystal Palace 2-1 with the goals coming from Cisco with getting another goal and Amad Diallo. So we are performing really well, and at the moment we are top of the league as we go and face Liverpool. But before we do play Liverpool, we did make one more signing, and that is Aaron Hickey. He is a Scottish left back, can play right back, but we brought him in to be basically our first choice to left back. He's 3 stars current ability, 3.5 star potential. He comes in from Brentford for £59 million. He's come in and he's pretty much started on fire. 1 player for match already and 1 assist, so that is not too bad. We have sold 1 player as well, and that is obviously Andre Onana has gone out on loan to PSV. I think he has a optional future fee in his contract, I believe. Yeah, optional future fee of 32 million. Not that it really matters because we're not going to be here at the end of the season. We're going to be gone, so that's for future manager problems, I think. But let's hope. Let's see if we can try and stay top of the league after this game, because I don't really want to fall from it after this. So the lineup will be Enduro in goal, who's been absolutely phenomenal for us. Back four of Livramento, Diamande, De Ligt and Hickey. Casado and Fernandez in the midfield. We've got Ahmad on the right, Gil on the left, and the strike force. I didn't think this strike force was going to work, but it is. We've got Rasmus Højlund and Benjamin Sisko. They're both channel forwards. No, he's got to be a central forward because that's his best role. I'm not sure why. I don't know why it has it like that, but we've changed it now, and hopefully that should work a treat. Come on, lads, let's get a decent win, hopefully. But Liverpool haven't actually had a great start to the season. I don't know where they are in the table. Not that it really matters at the moment. The table doesn't really concern me. They're down in 10th. They are below Everton as well. So that is absolutely ridiculous. Tell you what, I never thought we'd go into this game as favourites, but I think we might end up winning this game. If we could win this game, it'd be absolutely phenomenal. But who are second in the league? Arsenal are second in the league. I don't know if they're playing now. They will be eventually, but they're really early kickoff games. And no matter what happens this game, we're going to end this game top of the league, which is absolutely crazy. I did not think we were going to be top of the league. We were never top of the league last year, but I've got no intention of winning the league this year, but it might just happen. Rasmus Højlund has put us 1-0 up against Liverpool. I can't believe it. Livramento with yet again another assist on that right-hand side. He has been absolutely brilliant in the right-back role. I tell you what, to know, his days are numbered. He's done in the first team, but as a starter, he is done. De Ligt with an absolute wonderful run. I'm getting a nosebleed from him. Come on. Brian Gill, unfortunately, did lose possession. Diamande wins the ball back. Fernandes, now Casado. This is looking very promising. Brian Gill. Oh my God, it's 2-0. It is 2-0. This is not a drill. We are beating Liverpool 2-0. Not even 12 minutes on the clock. And we have already doubled our advantage. This is absolutely phenomenal. That was only our second shot on goal, which just shows you how bad the Liverpool goalkeeper is. I don't know who their goalkeeper is. Addison. It's still the same goalkeeper. I thought it was going to be like George, remember really, whoever that guy is called. But no, it's still predominantly the same Liverpool squad. I don't think they have any new players, and that is a very easy save from Maduro, our goalkeeper, and it was a tame effort from Mo Salah. It was on target, but he didn't really put enough power behind the ball. Yeah, it's very much the same in Liverpool squad, apart from Sandro Tonali, obviously plays for Newcastle in real life. I don't think he'll never make it to Liverpool. I don't think. He's never been rumoured to have moved to Liverpool in real life. That's a lovely ball over to Rasmus Højlund. He's got Cisco lurking in the middle. Will he find him? Cisco! Oh, Rasmus Højlund, what a cross to find Benjamin Cisco's head. And it is 3-0 with 20 minutes left to play of the first half. I think that's very much... That was our third shot on target and third shot on goal. We've now had 4 shots on target, which unfortunately didn't lead to a goal. But what a game I'm witnessing here. This is definitely title winning form, I reckon. But it is probably too early to tell whether or not we're good enough to win the title, because obviously we've only played Chelsea. That's been our first. Well, Chelsea was actually a pretty simple game, but yeah, this is definitely. I thought this was going to be a little bit more challenging, but I didn't realise Liverpool was this bad or we're that good, because this formation, I like this formation in FM24. Obviously, we used it a couple seasons with Wrexham, but yeah, this system seems to be working an absolute treat. It's absolutely dynamite. I just wish we used it last season, and I wish we had Højlund last season, because he is absolutely brilliant. I don't know why Man United got rid of him in real life. Or I guess they loaned him out in real life, but I suspect he will be joining Napoli on a permanent at some point. Brian Gill with the strike, man, that's a decent strike, but unfortunately just over the top off a crossbar. I thought it was actually going to go out for a corner, but it doesn't. We're still 3-0 up. Liverpool haven't really come close to scoring a goal. We are going to make a couple of changes. Brian Gill is going to make way for Brian and Bramo. Brian on for Brian. I think Cisco also makes way for Eli Wahi. And I think final change for now will be Miley coming on for Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes hasn't really had much game time this season, because Manu and Casado have been far the two best defensive mids this season. Not that Bruno Fernandes isn't good or anything. He just can't get in ahead of Manu, and that is a very unfortunate own goal by Tino Livramento to give Liverpool their first and only goal of the game. They're not scoring any more times. That's just very unfortunate that the deflection landed in the back of the net. But 15 minutes left to play. We are still 2 goals up at the moment against Liverpool at Old Trafford, which makes it even sweeter. But let's hope we can just hold on to the lead. My good God, Salah is having an absolute shock. He's got the worst rating out of the Liverpool starting 11. That is absolutely ridiculous. Aaron Hickey is going to make way for Luke Shaw, and I think let's get on copy menu for Casado. Give him a little bit of a run around for the final 7 or so minutes as we look to just hold on to the 2-goal advantage. Maybe, possibly get a 4th goal, which would really rubber stamp our victory today, which I can't believe it. I just cannot believe this scoreline. It is ridiculous. I didn't think we were going to beat Man United 3-1. Okay, 1 or 2-0. Yeah, that's fine. 3-1 is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the best thing was it was 3-0 up at half time. I cannot believe it. We could do it again at near the end of the season, but we're 7 games unbeaten. 7 games. Oh my god, we've won 3 games in a row. We could potentially win 5 games in a row. That's something Ruben Amorim hasn't done yet, but he might potentially do it in a few weeks' time. But wow, what? Look at it. What form is going on here? Like, I don't know what the form is like now. The form is good here. Imagine what it's going to be like when it comes to the next episode. So I think probably what we'll do is we'll play a whole bunch of games off camera, then we'll try and get this season wrapped up fairly quickly, because I don't think we're going to make it to any major finals apart from the FA Cup. We'll try and get to that one, obviously out of the Carabao Cup, which doesn't really help us. So the only really trophy is up for grabs is the FA Cup and the Premier League. So we'll try to win them too. But I think we'll probably come back end of December, hopefully, or maybe beginning of January. I doubt we're going to do much business there. See what the form is like. So probably come back for our games against Fulham and Wolves. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.